Right, welcome everyone, Dr. Mike Reed and Dr. Matt Loop. Matt, we had a phenomenal weekend at the Ultimate Caribbean Chiropractic Mastermind with doctors from all over the world, and we just gave some valuable content. So let's just talk about what we delivered this week.
Awesome. Yeah, day one was all about social media, building your practice using the internet, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and all the social networks online. This is a very powerful strategy, and many times you can do this without spending one single dime on advertising. Day two was all about persuasion, positioning, and ultimately being able to pre-frame your message so that people see you in a certain light, the expert light, the celebrity authority light in your marketplace, which is incredibly powerful. One of the most powerful strategies I've ever learned. Day three was all about creating multiple sources of income, creating a 5-figure sustainable business online, taking what you know, your passions, expertise, and knowledge, and really getting it out to the masses. Sometimes we as chiropractors think a little too small, so it was about opening the horizons and sharing, pulling back the curtain basically on how I run my business and how you can do the same successfully. But one of the things that really stood out on day one in particular, when we were teaching doctors how to build their practices with using social media, was the review networks like Google+, Local, Yelp, City Search, Rate MDs, Health Grades. Here's the deal, a lot of doctors have negative reviews online that they don't even know they have. And this is costing you thousands of dollars per month, potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars over the long term. And you're not going to know this until you actually Google your name or Google your clinic name online, go through the first 5 pages, tell me what you see, because what's going to happen is you might be shocked if you see a negative review. And until you start to overwhelm the search engines with positive social proof and positive reviews, you're not going to know how much revenue you've been losing every single month. So I gave a protocol specifically to be able to do that in the seminar and the event. These doctors are going to walk away with knowledge that will impact them for the rest of their life.
And that was extremely powerful. I mean, this is material that Matt is the best in the world at teaching this stuff. I learned a lot from this as well. So for those of you doctors who missed this, you missed some really powerful content. And like Matt said, I think this was sort of an underlying theme, Matt, how much doctors are leaving on the table, both in new patients, patient volume, and of course in income.
Absolutely.
So what else do you want to add to that, Matt?
When you have a certain degree of success online, what we need to do is we need to measure, refine, and tweak that success. I know a lot of doctors that already do social media. Unfortunately, they're haphazardly stumbling and they're getting some results, but they're capable of so much more. So again, what the doctors walked away with was a specific blueprint that they can use reliably to attract an extra 20, 30, or more new patients per month just from the web. And we also revealed a lot of Facebook strategies, but we'll save that for another video. I know, Mike, I wanted to really get to you because on day one, day two, day three, you covered some very powerful concepts as well.
And here's the beauty of what we did. Matt and I married our technologies together because, one of the things that I talked about are the marketing concepts and the psychology behind marketing, why it's so essential to understand conceptualization in this new era, how to give free value content, how to gain trust, and how to become an authority. And then you have the components of your website. Now, most websites that we looked at a lot because we had the Clint Eastwood rating, which most of them were thumbs down. And those ratings basically showed us that you're leaving a lot of patients out there in the Ethernet of the world, in the sense that, there's people looking for you right now. And we took, one doctor using Matt's technology, put her website to #1 position. We did that twice, and she got nine new patients. So the whole idea is having proper position and then having the proper elements. There's 12 key elements you must have in your website in order to maximize your potential to attract new patients in your practice. And on top of that, Matt, we talked about the movement towards YouTube and why doctors out there need to start taking more video, capturing testimonials, creating videos of exercises and nutrition, and then creating their own YouTube channel, and then how to optimize that, which a lot of doctors miss out on. So what we're going to do over this next series, and we can produce maybe 6 or 7 or maybe 8 videos, we haven't decided how many, we're going to share some of those tips with you, and hopefully you can join us next year at the Ultimate Caribbean Chiropractic Mastermind here in Punta Cana. You're going to want to come, bring your families, bring your kids. I mean, you're learning, you're playing with us, and you're having a party.
Work hard, play harder. We had docs from all over the world attend, from the Netherlands to Quebec, Canada, to Los Angeles, Phoenix. I was blown away myself, and I'm just super grateful we got this event, as big as it is, and the feedback has been excellent so far. You've probably seen a video before about our testimonials and our feedback from the event. If you haven't, check that out. because you will see real people talking about real results and just the feedback from the event.
And again, you know, we'd love to have you join us next year. Just think if we could show you how to get an extra 10 new patients per month, which is pretty well given with our technologies, if not 20 to 30 to 40, then you do the math on that, you'll see how this trip will easily pay for itself. And on top of that, you'll be able to, you know, schmooze with a lot of like-minded individuals and mastermind, grow your practice, and save more lives. So until our next video, we'll see you soon.
All right, guys.